Welcome to Recipe Tester episode 4. Today we're testing Spring Lane's mole cake, the famous German Maulwurfkuchen. Celine Praske, sorry if I butcher the pronunciation, is the baking queen of the page, and I get to see why. The only cake mixes I have ever bought were mole cake and soufflés. When we discovered this one, I couldn't help but give it a try. I am baffled how easy it really was. Just mix the 100 gram butter, 120 gram sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I use vanilla sugar. When combined, add the eggs one by one. It got kind of weird, but that happens to me sometimes with my regular recipes as well, so I didn't worry. I just apologize that it looks weird. While that continues being mixed, I get my 150 gram flour, add 1 package of baking powder, 30 gram cacao, and stir that. Then pour a bit of the 75 milliliters milk and the flour mix. Then again a bit milk, again the flour. You know, interchange that. It was reassuring that I'm apparently not the only one who interchanges dry and wet ingredients while adding them into the mixer. That's really good. As you can see, the dough gets normal again with the other ingredients. Pour the dough into the prepared tray and toss that into the oven for 30 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius. I really like that she added the exact size of the baking tray I should use, and I was lucky to have the exact one at home. Once it is out, let it cool down. The only problem I encountered was the Sahnesteif. It is to make the Sahne, the heavy cream, steif meaning stiff. Basically to stabilize the whipped cream we are about to make. I got cream of tartar and winged the amount. The recipe said to use 600 gram of heavy cream together with 2 packages of Sahnesteif and 2 packages of vanilla sugar, and yay, I got those. And just whip it. Just be careful that you don't whip it too much. My mom is really impatient and once overdid it and ended up with butter. Nobody wants butter as whipped cream. When we have nice peaks, turn it off, and now it is time for the 90 gram chocolate flakes. I didn't have any at home and I was too lazy to get out to buy some at that point, so I used my regular dark chocolate and chopped it really small. Pour those into the whipped cream and mix it until it's fully incorporated. Then it is time to carve out the bed for the bananas. We used a spoon here just as the instructions suggested, leaving a border of about 1 to 2 centimeters and about 1 centimeter deep. All that carved cake goes into a separate bowl to be crumbled. Halve the bananas and put them in our cake bag. Then whoop, the whole whipped cream on top and smooth that around. I should have used a teensy bit more of cream of tartar, but it was still okay. When we were happy with the shape, I carefully pressed the crumbs onto the cake. And ta-da! Here we have a mole cake, which we have totally made from scratch. Now I have made this cake a few times, it baffles me how I haven't thought of making this on my own. Apart from the Sahnesteif, I could make this cake as well. This recipe gets from us 5 out of 5 spoons. It rightfully deserves this rating as the recipe itself was accurate, but apart from that, we got detailed instructions on how to store it. I mean, how many cake recipes do you know that explains how to freeze it? Not many, to be honest. Secondly, they give alternatives like a mole cake with cherries, strawberries, or how to make them as muffins, or even vegan. How many do you get of those? I love that they thought of them as well. And yes, from now on, we'll rate the recipes depending on how well it was explained and any other extra information. And of course, how well the results are. Let us know what you think of this recipe. Have you ever seen a recipe online that tickled your fancy, but you weren't sure if it would work out? Well, now you can suggest them to us, so we can test them for you. The link to the recipe is in the description below. Click here to watch the other episodes of Recipe Tester and click here if you want to watch our other videos. Like to help our channel grow and subscribe if you don't want to miss our weekly videos. Thank you for watching.